Hi, I'm Liz Schrum of the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show, brought to you by Grant Thornton and Madison Gas and Electric. On today's show, Tom Still talks about the benefits of animal research, and Joe Kremer, director of the Wisconsin Angel Network, talks about recent legislative changes to Wisconsin's investor tax credit law. I'll be right back with the WisBusiness.com stock report for late May.
What has made Grant Thornton one of the largest accounting organizations in the world, with resources in more than 100 countries worldwide? Is it their global capabilities, or is it their passion for how they serve their clients? Grant Thornton.
Here's the WisBusiness.com stock report for late May. Rising, the state tech industry. Forbes magazine includes the University Research Park and MG&E Innovation Center at UW-Madison on a list of 10 technology incubators changing the world. Also, the planned Midwest BioLink Commercialization and Business Center in Madison receives a $4.5 million federal grant, something that could lead to 150 jobs over the next few years. And the new WisBusiness.com survey finds state technology executives optimistic about the prospects for their companies. The majority say they plan to add jobs during the next year. That's an improved outlook over recent surveys. And falling, raw milk. After initially signaling that lawmakers had struck a good compromise on a bill to legalize the limited sale of unpasteurized dairy products, Governor Jim Doyle began to back off, then vetoed the bill. That pleased dairy industry leaders but angered some consumers and small dairy farmers. Even without new state regulation, the sale and consumption of raw milk is bound to continue. That's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Go to WisBusiness.com for more on these and other stories. And now, with his Inside Wisconsin commentary, here's Tom Still.
Would you expect the National Institutes of Health to rule on local zoning laws? Or the Centers for Disease Control to worry about repairing local roads? Of course not. Those federal agencies have neither the jurisdiction or the expertise to get involved in purely local issues. That logic doesn't apply in some corners of the Dane County Board of Supervisors, which may be asked to second-guess a host of federal and academic regulators on the subject of using primates in laboratory experiments. A special committee of the board may be created to study whether Dane County should endorse or oppose scientific experiments on non-human primates. Sponsors of the idea know the county has no authority over animal research policies at UW-Madison, where monkeys are a part of some experiments, but they still want to oppose animal research at the university. The facts about animal-based research run counter to the steady drumbeat of opposition. Our quality of life has been improved dramatically by biological research that sometimes relies on the use of animals in controlled experiments. A generation or more of people have never known what it was like to be unable to swim in the summer for fear of contracting polio, or to go blind or deaf because of simple infections. Animal-based research has helped provide cures and treatments in those cases, and many more. Biotechnology companies have depended on animal research to develop more than 160 drugs and vaccines approved by the FDA. In addition, animal research has led to 110 USDA-approved biologics and vaccines that improve the health of livestock, poultry, and companion animals. All of this has been accomplished amid an array of government regulation and researcher self-policing that has made examples of animal mistreatment rare. At UW-Madison, the All-Campus Animal Care and Use Committee functions as an oversight body for all animal use. Such institutional bodies are required by federal law. Computer modeling has already reduced the amount of animal research. So has cell-based research and the use of animal embryonic stem cells in drug testing. In the future, use of human embryonic stem cells in drug testing could further reduce the use of animals. In fact, UW research Jamie Thompson's success with human stem cells depended on him first doing the work in monkeys. Existing law, federal oversight, and campus self-policing is all based on one concept. Researchers should never unnecessarily burden animals in research. With rare exceptions, that core ethical idea is respected and routinely observed, even without the help of the Dane County Board.
Thanks, Tom. I'm back with Joe Kremer, director of the Wisconsin Angel Network. Thanks for joining us, Joe.
Thanks for having me on, Liz.
Describe the Wisconsin Angel Network and how it works with investors and entrepreneurs.
The Wisconsin Angel Network, founded about 5.5 years ago, is a program with the Wisconsin Technology Council, and we're really dedicated to expanding early stage capital throughout Wisconsin. And we do that really in two different ways. One is we help investors connect with each other creating angel networks, and also throughout the Midwest helping co-investment deals occur between different angel networks. On the entrepreneurial side, we have a web page dedicated to really teaching entrepreneurs how to get more involved with the market, get better knowledge as to what the market is expecting as they're approaching equity investors, and really try to help them get prepared.
Wisconsin's investor tax credits law has been in place more than 5 years. What has that law meant to Wisconsin's economy?
Well, since 2005, an investor in an eligible business has been able to receive 25% of their investment back in an income tax credit. And what we've seen then since 2005 is early stage investors have put to work more than quadruple what they had done previously. We've also seen a significant increase in angel networks and angel funds throughout the state, going from 6 angel networks and funds up to 22 today.
Now, as part of the core bill, the legislature just improved the tax credits law. Tell us what changes will take effect this year and next.
Well, this year we actually had a part of the law that went into effect retroactively. So we actually have 2 pools for the tax credits, one for the angel investors, and that was expanded by $1 million this year. And then the pool for funds was actually expanded by $2 million this year. Now, both of those pools of funds are going to have a significant increase in 2011. The angel side is going to be going up to a total of $20 million, and the fund pool is going to be going up to a limit of $20.5 million.
Thanks, Joe. And thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, The Show. The show is produced by WisBusiness.com and the Wisconsin Technology Council, and sponsored by Grant Thornton and MG&E. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum. See you next time.